Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, My Sports Gematria. In this video, we're going to talk about the topic of LeBron James and Space Jam. And the movie, it came out during the summertime, around the same time Gabby and Brian were on their road trip. And we're just going to look at the release date for Space Jam and just see what numbers may appear in relation to that Gabby Petito case. And if you haven't already, go to my YouTube channel, click on playlists. I have over 27 videos. Well, not over, but I have exactly 27 videos. About to be 28. You're watching 28 right now. I go over a bunch of different topics involving the Gabby case. So a bunch of different topics that all kind of basically use the same numbers. Different topics, different areas of life, but it's the same kind of numbers popping up over and over and over again. And so this is just another installment of that. So if you get time, I mean, there's plenty of videos over here to watch and just kind of all the way back to the very first one, which is specifically about the case itself. The first three videos, and then it starts to branch off into other topics. This one, LeBron James, Space Jam. I've gone too far. I'm just making shit up at this point. Evil laugh. Mwahahaha. Alright, so the words LeBron James next to the words Space Jam, so LeBron James slash Space Jam, you pop that in a calculator, sums to 182. Speaking of, as we see, where's Gabby? Where's Gabby? 182. So this is what we're talking about. It's not a real phrase or a sentence, but Space Jam and LeBron James do go together. Specifically released this last summer, the summer Gabby and Brian left for a road trip on a day leaving 182 left in the Gregorian year. 2 people left, only 1 returned. That person was Brian Laundrie. He returned specifically on September 1st. That's when he returned home with the van without Gabby. And this day, September 1st, just so happened to have been the 167th day of Gabby Petito's 22-year-old age. The words 22 spelt out sums to 39 and 78. Gabby was born on the 78th day of the Gregorian, and 167 is the 39th prime number mathematically. The movie Space Jam 2, A New Legacy, was released during the summer on the 16th of July, written 16/7. 167 is the 39th prime number. The words 39 sum to 128. Brian Laundrie, his name sums to 128. They were both pulled over on August 12th, written 8/12 or 12/8 in Moab City, 128, which coincidentally just so happened to be Tyson Fury's 33-year-old birthday on that same day, and the words Fury versus Wilder equals 182, anagrams of each other. Shabbat. July 16th is the 197th day of the Gregorian year, which is the day that the movie was released, Space Jam. July 16th, 16th of July, 16/7. It was the 197th day to add to it, the Gregorian year. And 197 is just an anagram of the number 719. 197, 719, and mathematically 719 is the 128th prime number. His name, Brian Laundrie, sums to 128. His parents last saw Brian originally on September 14th, which would have marked 179 days since Gabby's last birthday. But then he was officially reported missing later that week on September 17th, 9/17, 17/9. Seeing the same numbers here, 197, 719, the 128th prime number. Brian Laundrie sums to 128. Last seen 179 days since Gabby's birthday, 179, 197,  719. Officially reported missing on September 17th. 9/17. A different example of this type would be taking the words Los Angeles Rams, which sums to 218, and their quarterback Matthew Stafford, which sums to 179. 179 is just an anagram of 719, the 28th prime number, which is just an anagram of 218. You see that? 218, 128, 179, 719. They're just anagrams of each other. Another example would be Reese Witherspoon, sums to 218. And on the 197th day of her current 45-year-old age, mathematically 197 is the 45th prime number, she celebrated her first ever movie role. 197, 917, 179, 719, the 128th prime number. They're all just anagrams of each other. July 16th, written 16/7, 7/16, the day Space Jam was released, starring LeBron James, was not only the 197th day of the Gregorian, but it was the 7th day of the 5th month for the Hebrew religious side of the calendar, the ecclesiastical year. Written 7/5, like 75. The words "The Man on the Moon" summed to 75, Reese Witherspoon's first movie. Giving you that example right here. She was celebrating it on the 197th day, her anniversary, 45th prime at the age of 45 this year. The words Gabby Petito sums to 75. Xavier Prather sums to 75. He won the historic $750,000 prize money, biggest ever in season history. He won Big Brother 23, Brian Laundrie, 23 years old. His inspiration was his nephew named Kobe, which sums to 75, 75, 75, 75. The movie was released on the 7th day of the 5th month. Gabby officially reported missing on the 182nd day of the Hebrew religious side. Gabby was officially reported missing on the 182nd day of the Hebrew religious, which was 9/11. Gabby's last 22-year-old birthday. 22 sums to 39. Space Jam released on 16th of July, 16/7, the 39th prime number. A distance of 119 days since her birthday. So she was reported missing on the 182nd day, which was 9/11. And then from her birthday, her last 22-year-old birthday, 22 sums to 39, to the date of the movie release, 16/7, the 39th prime, from her birthday to July 16th was 119 days. Officially reported missing on 9/11. 182nd day of the Hebrew. I have other numbers for Space Jam, the movie. I did a YouTube video over the summer before the whole Gabby thing even. I did a couple days after it premiered, called Space Jam 2 Legacy release date. In the first 18 minutes, I go over a bunch of numbers in the video, so check that out if you haven't. For example, I'll give things like the words Bugs Bunny sums to 125, and it was the 125th day of the Hebrew religious, the day of this movie release starring Bugs Bunny, which was the 7th day of the 5th month, written 7/5. Man on the Moon 75, Gabby Petito 75. And I talk about the Big Brother thing too, and if you go to the playlist right here, Big Brother the Cookout, and then as predicted, Xavier Prather wins historic Big Brother 23. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bunch of information. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the support.